Best of 5. In the bottom right side, the Africa Freaks player in the red. He is TY. Top left side, we got ourselves a blue Protoss player fighting for... Is he still teamless, by the way? Is he still teamless? I mean, he's not in any team on the thing. I'm just going to double check this, actually. Should have done this beforehand. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, nice. Okay, he is also from the Africa Freaks. Trap. Trap is not teamless. Yep, I found out. Apparently there's a bit of lag going on. When did he join? The 31st of December. So it's like less than a week ago. Literally less than a week ago. He joined the Africa Freaks. For the new year. Almost seems like some sort of a contract thing, huh? Like he wasn't allowed to join a new team up until that moment in time. Something like that. I'm not even sure. But anyway, who knows what it was. A bit of a, I don't know, pausation of the thing here. TY apologizing overall. Alright, well, there we go. Moving on forwards. TY and Trap. Now, clearly Trap should have the main advantage here. As he's just a bit better overall at the game of improv. TY more of a guy that likes to know exactly which pieces are going to move where, in what direction, at what time, beforehand, right? Which is an incredible talent to have overall, but not as applicable when you are in the environments of the online games, right? Where you don't have that many days to prepare for something like this, right? You're probably not even gonna try to prepare that much for this type of stuff because, well, the investment, time investments compared to the amount of stuff that you can gain from this, right? Just money-wise, it's not gonna be beneficial for you. So, it's a bit of a shame for TY, of course. Always gonna have a rougher time with this type of stuff, but it's nice to see him still be very, very well accomplished within those big tournaments, of course. And showcasing us all that. You know what? This game is a lot about just having a good brain on your noggin. Or in your noggin. Being able to get that sorted. Did we get TY Fanboys his replay pack already? I'm curious whether or not that got resolved right there. Or if we're missing something. There we go. Ooh, single adept. Gonna try to make a bit of a mess here. Single probe shot does allow you to two-shot those marines, of course. Maybe able to get 2 of them. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Needs to get out of there, though, still, of course. A lot of marines being constructed here. And voila. Nice. Okay. So, now only with 3 marines here. Maybe with a second gateway unit, actually. I don't know, the Stalker is just staying at home. Could have been a bit of a hassle here, right? There's no safety bunker either being constructed, so... Oh, what? Oh, no, Mr. Adept. Okay, let's get the heck out of there. Oh, well, does he, though? Does he, though? Oh, that could be... Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo. That got close. Be careful with the SUVs. Okay. Does shade away. TY will be going for the home run straight off the bat here. Not that many marines remain to try and gun down the Stalker line here. It's only 3 of them. So I don't think this is going to work out that well against the double Stalker army here. Now, first initial adept really making this very difficult to do for TY. So really that first adept kind of saving the back line right now. By being able to take out 2 of those marines already. It's a big difference. TY ensuring that getting a 3rd base here for Trap will not be going as swimmingly as he would have liked it to. Surprised we didn't have the Hellions move in behind that Stalker. But alright. But alright. Third base coming up. Siege tanks and banshees. There's that cloak available as well. One banshee already on this side of the map. We do have an observer already on the prowl though. Immediately with that blink upgrade. That is gonna... Ooh, that I thought that was gonna go down for sure. Cannot afford to go in for wave 2. Although, you know what? The Hellions here as well now. Reoccupying those Stalkers, which allows that Banshee to do its thing in the main base here. Oh, shield batteries though. Shield batteries are so good against the single Banshee harassments. It's not going to get anything done, really. 5 workers in total go down, and I believe that is mostly due to the Hellions there. It takes such a long time to get through the energy of the shield battery. Secondary Banshee as well. We'll make an attempt for more probes. But, yeah, once more. I mean, look at this. We got shield batteries itching to just get themselves some healing going for their little probies. Third base for TY still in the main base. Just gonna try to get a lot of barracks productions here set up. At least he's keeping the Blink Stalkers at home, right? That is quite useful as well. I mean, if the Blink Stalkers were on the opposite side of the map right now, that could still be quite the hassle to deal with. May have been able to get rid of a siege tank or something like that. Poke at the Raven. Because of those Banshees, that was not happening at all right now. And it allows TY to get himself in a bit better overall, well, easy position, I don't want to say, but a bit more relaxed at the home front. So what is up with those very quick High Templar, by the way? We already have Storm available, but so utilizing them to make an Archon right now, so interesting. I feel like I kind of failed to mention that, right? Very, very quick with the High Templar. Wondering, what the plan there really was. Maybe he was anticipating TY to do more a marine orientated push, kind of like. So War Prism with the Zealots and the Archons on the right side, but yeah, finding the shells of those artillery cannons a bit much to deal with for this moment. Shield battery full in the energy departments once again, so this is going to take a while for the Banshee to really get any kills going. As TY is losing more workers on his own side of the map here. Alright, shield battery is empty now, but there's the Stalkers, so only 3 probes to get picked off. Trying to ensure no sneaky Protoss army will be able to get by without his knowledge about it. TY has a good solid setup on the defensive here. I think that should be enough for what Trap really has assembled as well. He's also grabbing himself a 4th base. Ghost already on the way here as well. I think that's a good response to the quick High Templar Ghost. A massed Zealot charge army. We have High Templar in here now. Yes, we do. Alright, so still very difficult for those EMPs to land on that War Prism, of course, as the High Templar are dropping out. A very short window of time, and you kind of have to preemptively strike with those EMPs if you want to try and get those connections going for yourself. Right, here we are. That War Prism needs to be careful, of course. Wants to be close to drop the storms, but doesn't want to be too close here. Single EMP and a bunch of Marines there. Quite capable of killing it off rather rapidly. Alright, Trap just kind of backing up for this moment. Not sure if he wants to commit onto a TY that is only going for the 3 bases. Maybe waiting for TY to try and take a 4th here, which is coming along in a little bit. Not quite yet, though. I guess he is just making TY bleed Marines one by one into him, right? So I guess that's still working. I guess that's still kind of working. Investing the scans now as well. There's definitely value being achieved here by Trap, but is it anywhere near the amount of value that could eventually get himself into a advantageous position. Cannons and shield battery here, together with 2 High Templar as well. It's gonna be rough for the Banshee harassment to do much, as well as for the Liberators, of course. Wondering where they are planning to go. Only a couple of siege tanks here. Immediately Trap jumps on the opportunity. Look at that, only a single Zealot there going down by those siege tanks. Great micro coming down for Trap. Some reasonable storms as well. Maybe some storms from those SCVs would have been a good call, but not quite managing to land those. The probe's now under the pressure as well. That's going to add up quickly here. There is a War Prism in the main base also, though. I found quite a couple of SCVs as well. Probes did get pulled along from the 3rd base there. That's no longer a threat. Still more SCVs go down. 13 in total overall. Still TY on a very proper work account, though, especially in comparison to his opponents. Doing EMPs onto the Nexus, that's a bit of a weird one. Still one single good storm does connect onto the Marines, though, but it's not going to be enough here to really help defend that 5th base of Trap. We'll have to retreat back up the hill, back up to the valley. Lost quite a couple of High Templar there. He's going to have to recalibrate his forces, kind of reset up everything, and it's looking like that is already, you know, being accomplished rather quickly. 5 disruptors here. It was a very clean, crisp timing, honestly, for TY. If you already had those disruptors there, even if they were just over here, that could have gone very, very badly for our little Terran boy. But not quite this time around. Here we go again, another attempt at aggression. Liberators are being set up. Good EMPs right there. It's a very good Liberator position, but you know what, Trap, Noise first rodeo is just going to move alongside. Try to find a different angle of approach. Well, maybe not. Just going to jump right on top of the Liberators here. Does get rid of all of them. But still a rough situation here. Spicy! The siege tanks have come over as well to this location in order to help defend it together with the Liberators. Make it harder for those Stalkers to commit, of course, but with the entire right side trench being trained now of forces, allows an opportunity for the DTs to come in here. TY with a very quick response, though, only losing a single missile turret here. With the help of, I believe, that sensor tower as well, and in combination with the missile turrets, kind of revealing the DTs there. Alright, more forces coming in. A couple of good connections on those onto those disruptors, but nothing all too important dies here in this situation. DTs once again coming in. Alright, Liberator's not set up to deal with this at the moment, but still able to dish out quite a bit of punishment to the back belly of those disruptors and the High Templar. A lot of them still going down, and that is not an entrance anymore available there for Trap. He does have a lot of DT still remaining. TY was more so established on the right side there. I'm a bit surprised that he sent so many units there. Maybe anticipating more of an army on the right side. It's a weird battle overall. Trap is taking full control of his side of the map, though, right? Already going up to 6 bases here. TY struggles to get himself a 5th. It's probably why he did set up so much with his forces here on the right side, because he wants to try and secure this area for his newly established planetary fortress. TY definitely struggling, though, to get anything done across the map here. DTs are going to just jump right on top of this planetary. That is going to go down. No questions asked about that. It's like it never really existed. Recall as well coming in here. Oh, disruptors. Disruptors not making too much of a mess for the time being. And TY still struggling to really get anything else done across the map here, right? After taking out that one single Nexus over here, I don't believe we really had anything else too significant happen on Trap's side of the map. Trap really has been able to make this all about TY. Can you handle the amount of damage that I'm throwing at you right now? Big stim right there. Disruptor shot manages to kind of secure the area. More DTs again here coming in. Oh, he's going to try to do the blink behind the bioforces. This will make it a lot easier for him to take that trade. Actually just jumps on top of them, in fact. And there are the Liberators. They will be able to set up shop before everything goes down the toilet. And wait a moment, we do finally have 10 probes going down here. Liberators finding their way onto the mineral lines of Trap, but is that going to be enough? 66 workers still remain. Good bit of minerals in the bank to replenish those. I think it definitely did slow him down here, right? But ooh, good moves there, man. This boy can dance. Oh, that EMP on the backside as well. Really getting all those High Templar right there. That's try to escape from the main forces. Wonderfully done by TY. TY is just having a real difficulty pinning down those disruptors and actually getting a fight to go in his favor here. DT's on top of this planetary now. Another great hit and run tactic there by Trap. Will not be able to just blink away though for a little bit here. So losing a couple of those. But at the same time, again here, look at that stuff. Oh, those disruptors now. Trying to intercept whatever they can. Not finding too much. TY back on full basis here. Wants to get himself finally in a position where he will be able to actually take a fight, but Trap making it extremely difficult. Continuously on the other side of the map. Continuously utilizing the size of the map to the fullest extent here. Kind of out-positioning TY for the time being. TY desperately trying to enforce the Protoss player here into a straight-up engagement. There we go. This may be the moment for him. Liberators really close to this Nexus right now. The Disruptors going a bit too far forward there. Storm still saving the day, though. They definitely... Oh, that was a lot of storms coming in right there. Was a bit busy, preoccupied, I suppose, with the Liberators as well. On the whatever amount of bases that is. Jeez. Too many to count. Still quite the army, though. Good amount of Stalkers here, ready to deal with the Liberators. Gotta be careful, though. If you blink forwards in that minefield, that's gonna be an absolutely devastating blink. Liberators. Ooh, seeing that there's carriers on the fields right now. TY, I don't think he has the economy really to suddenly make a big shift. Luckily for him, he already had the upgrades going for the Liberators here. So that's going to benefit those Vikings as well. And already a bit of infrastructure because, once again, he was building Liberators to transition into the Vikings right now. Ooh, 3 High Templar go down very quickly here. There's the stim, the blink forward as well, trying to deal with the Liberators. But still a bit too much TY here. Trap, did he overextend? There's no more Disruptors. There's no more Storms. Okay, that's still 1 High Templar there all the way in the back. That is still quite a terrifying Terran force right now, especially if you only have a majority of Stalkers. Another Storm does help out quite a bit, but that High Templar will no longer be storming around here. Ooh, just barely getting that Disruptor as well. This base still gonna fall, it seems. But will TY now be able to get rid of this army? Oh, reinforcements coming in. I think this may be the end of times, actually. It all was just a bit too much here. Even without that much of the Disruptor presence or any type of Storm presence, it is still a bit too much. Trap just out-macroing, out-producing his opponents here. In the end, TY could not keep his bases up, and GG is called. Trap, that was a masterclass series there by him. Very, very well played. Just the continuous position with the Disruptors, continuously staying on top of it, not losing his units unnecessarily. The DT harassment coming in from the left, the right, the left, the right. Beautifully done. Very well executed. Trap. Hats off to him. I understand why he has a super fan. Although, to be fair, we also have TY superfan here, so he also played pretty darn good, to be fair. I really like what TY was laying down, but it just didn't seem like he was able to get himself into a actual advantageous position anymore after a while, right? Just everything that was going on was on his side of the map. The couple of times where he did almost get towards that other side, suddenly Trap was just there already, had his units in position, knew where to throw down those storms exactly as TY was moving across. Like, Trap just had full vision of everything there. Let's see what happens in game number 2. Wants to get himself a point on the board here as well. Tie it up, perhaps. The red Terran from the Freaka Freaks. He is TY. In the bottom right side, another Freaka Freaka. He is the blue Protoss. He is Trap. Here, Juwon Superfan. Alright. I got you. He's a pretty good player. Alright. Probing around. Be able to see most of these things. My mind's still a little bit racing, right? Trying to figure out what other things you can do at full, from TY's position there. Just seemed like Trap had such a nice handle on the entire game overall. Even with that very early on Storm, right? Don't see that every day. People rushing out Storm. But it definitely works. It definitely works in this situation. Now, sometimes though, I have to say this as well. Whenever I see people go for the very quick Storm and it doesn't work out, it's usually because it doesn't provide that much in the early game, right? You don't have the energy just quite yet to throw down multiple Storms. The High Templar are still very expensive. You need a bit of time for new ones as well to get their energy going and actually have some Storm potential. But yeah, and I guess there's not that many forces for the Terran either, right? So overall, it's a bit easier for them to kind of dodge the Storm. There's less going on, so easier for them to kind of get away with those types of things. Reaper here does manage to get the scout off on the Twilight Council. So does know that should be the blink play here, most likely. Trap getting a bit aggressive here. 3 adepts this time around. Remember how much damage those the first adept did the previous time around. Now suddenly coming in here with 3 adepts. Definitely shaking things up a bit. There's no safety bunker once again here for TY. This could be a problem. It's gonna lose those 2 SCVs, that's for sure. Already losing some Marines as well. 3 of them in total, actually. This is just a fantastic start here for Trap. Getting another one. Incredibly clean so far. TY will be able to target 1 down. It's already low on the HP and should be able to get the final remaining adept as well. Unless if that Stalker actually, of course. kind of comes in there as well. Starts shutting down the mariners. I like the SCV there as well. It just makes it a bit more difficult for Trap to do this micro, right? Can't just A move. Needs to individually target the Marines. I don't think it's too much of a hassle for him, but still nice to see. Alright. Should be manageable for someone of his skills to target Marines. Maybe not gonna hit every single shot out of like 1,000, but should hit the majority of them. Alright, Raven does see that there's a third base here. He's not going to go around the edge, though, in order to try and find himself some harassment damage. Oh, wow. TY's like, you know what? Maybe I do need a bunker. Maybe that was a good idea, actually. Maybe it is a good idea to get a bunker. You know what, TY? I think it may be a good idea to get a bunker. It's too late now, TY. It's too late now. That is not going to work out anymore. Just going to tap out. Those 3 adepts right off the bat, taking out so many Marines. The Hellions, a couple of SCVs as well. And then just more and more gateway units just spilling on over. That is what happens in a lot of my later games. More than I would care to admit. And I'm just sitting there like, oh, what's going on? But then I actually do make a bunker, so that's even more embarrassing for me. Nice. How is this happening? TY there just, well, didn't make a bunker. Could be a problem. Could be a problem. Now don't do the same as Ino. Yeah, I mean that could be a problem too, huh? I doubt it. Don't think that will happen. But here we go. Game number 3. All right. We have a lot of Africa Freaks players here today, don't we? We got 3 of them. Armani, Trap, and TY. Pretty cool. Bottom right side, we got a red Terran player fighting for the Africa Freaks. TY. Top left side, the blue Protoss. Guess what? Africa Freaks. He is Trap. What am I eating? It's called a toasty. Toasty. It's a toasty. Toasty. One of those. Whether you want to do the Dutch word with Dutch pronunciation or the Dutch word with an English pronunciation. Up to you. How did Trap win the last one? He just kind of sent units over across the map, and TY was like, I don't need a safety bunker, do I? No, I'm fine. There's more stuff. Do I need a safety bunker now? Yeah, I don't think so. Well, you know what? Maybe it was a good idea. Ah, I'm already dead. I'm already dead. You're gonna go grab a cookie? Alright. Cookie. Because I did it all just for the cookie. Come on, the cookie. Come on. So you can grab that. What? How's that song go again? I don't know. It's like the Weird Al parody of the other song. Ah, man. Are there more people here that like know the lyrics of songs better with the parody version than they do for the actual song? Coffee too? Alright, good idea. Oh, no sir, not today. You're gonna get squashed by the Reaper, man. Hey, guess what? We're getting a bunker this time. Good, good, good. You know what, Trap? Not going for the triple adept this time around either, so... You know what? It's kind of interesting, this. Smart play there by Trap. He's like, you know what? He's not going to do that again, is he? It's not going to happen. He's going to make a bunker this time around. Makes sense. I mean, TY can't take any gambles anymore at this point in time. Just having the last bit of my toasty here before things really pick up. Bit of blink. Bit of tech lab for that Stargate, or Starport, most likely. Alright, there we go. Officially devoured. Well, almost, actually. There we go. Chewing is difficult. Alright, yeah. I still had that from breakfast. I didn't get through the entirety of my breakfast, so it was just staring me in the face all this time. Became too much to resist. Alright, anyway. It's gone now, so I can focus back on the game again. Once again, TY gonna go for that Raven. The way of the Raven. I wonder what else he's gonna be doing here, huh? We do see the siege tank coming up. A bit of a scout trying to gain entry, but... Well, I guess it sees that there's no third base on the way, right? How many gateways do we have? 3 of them. Is there a 4th one finishing up? No. Oh, wait, no, 4 gateways. Sorry, guys. There we go, now it's 4, you see? So 4 gate blink pressure. TY trying to prepare for this assault right now. He's got a single siege tank and he's got a moderate amount of marines. It's not all too frightful here for Trap to jump into this base right now. That siege tank still very far forward as well. It's trying to figure out, where do I place this? For heaven's sake, where in God's green earth are we going to put this thing? Alright, let's manage to get it set up. But of course, those blink stalkers, they are rather mobile. Already moving towards that SCV line and already picking up quite a bit of damage. Now jumping on top of that siege tank. I like the auto turret placement right now. Realizing blink is not going to be a part of this equation anymore. Oh, another blink forward very aggressively. Right on the top of that siege tank. Needs to lift up the supply depot perhaps. Oh no, he's going to go the other way. Going around once again. Picking off the... Oh, man, that was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. Picking off the Raven and then just jumping into the War Prism there immediately afterwards. That's some A-tier, S-tier. Come on, cuz. This is S-tier micro we're seeing here from Trap, and he is making it look absolutely busted as ever. Oh, very well done there. Very, very well done, Trap. Getting himself quite the victory there.